Hello and welcome to The Simple Garden. My name is Stacy and I garden in Zone 6B in Detroit, Michigan. And I'm coming to you after a long hiatus because it's finally almost spring. We are 6 weeks out from our last frost date here in Detroit, Michigan, again, Zone 6B. And we're having a little bit of a weird winter-spring transition. The Midwest is very fickle, and sometimes these false springs give us false hope, right? But it's really warm, and it's concerning because I'm a little nervous about crops and bulbs that need cold stratification, like peonies and garlic and tulips. But there's a part of you that just kind of comes back alive when the sun stays out a little bit longer and the weather warms up. So it's just this really weird dichotomy of feelings all around. But today, because we are 6 weeks out from our last frost date, I thought I would share with you what I am planning to start from seed. Usually, I am someone who starts seeds in late January to mid-February, and I start sweet peas and snapdragons, ranunculus, anemones, but I abandoned that this year for a more simple, more refined, more intentional garden plan. I really love flowers. Flowers are my main focus. They bring me so much joy, and I plant a lot of them. But this year I'm putting a bit of a focus on food because I really love growing my own food. I'm teaching my daughter, Eliza, who is turning 6, more about food, trying to get her more comfortable with vegetables and fruit. She's not a big fan of either, so I'm hoping that being a part of this process helps. And last year when we were pulling carrots, she was taking bites of them and getting really excited about it, and pulling lettuce and strawberries. And so I really think continuing that structure in the summer and fall is going to really help her figure out foods. And my husband, Doug, really loves peppers. He loves hot peppers. He loves salsa and hot sauce. So I am emphasizing peppers a lot this year, and this is the only vegetable, I think, at this moment in time that I'm starting indoors from seed. I am starting things outdoors from seed, like lettuce, carrots, probably some cucumbers, because those are really simple. Also beans and peas. So they're very simple, short, quick turnaround kind of things. But peppers need a little bit more time, and there are specific pepper varieties that I really wanted to grow this year. So I want to share those first, and then we'll do flowers last. I'm also drinking Spindrift. Just a fan. Okay, so peppers. I have 5 pepper varieties that I'm planting. One of them is a sweet pepper, and these are all from Baker Creek Seeds, rareseeds.com. You can find some really fun varieties there, and I've also had a lot of success planting their seeds in the past. So this is the first one. This is Pepper Violet Sparkle. It is a small kind of snack size pepper that has this beautiful purple outside flesh. It does ripen to a dark red, and I have heard nothing but good things about this variety. It's so beautiful, and I love a pepper. I love slicing them, putting them in salads raw. I love stir frying with them. I love stuffing them. So I am excited about this one. I will also have some bell peppers, but those are things I would rather pick up at a local garden center or hardware store, just because for me, I think they're just so affordable and easy to find, and the tears and hard work that go into growing things from seed, for me at least, is only really worth it for things that I cannot find elsewhere. So then we're going to move into hot peppers, which I'm really excited about. I started cooking with some spicier peppers last year. We had salsa peppers last year, which were beautiful. I picked those up at a local garden center, and some cayennes and jalapenos, and they were all just very lovely. And this year I'm going to do some different, more specialty peppers for roasted salsa and hot sauces that we can make at home. Am I going to get the name right? Maybe not. But this is Buena Mulata. It is a purple, it kind of looks like a purple cayenne pepper. It is supposed to be pretty spicy, and it does ripen to red, I believe, and the purple is a little milder, which I'm very excited about. This is violet to pinkish flesh, then orange to brown, then deep red, long, round pods. Excited about that. Next is Sugar Rush Peach. This is peach-colored fruits packed with loads of super sweet tropical flavor that seeds bring a smoky, complex heat. So this is something I can see myself cooking with a lot and putting in salsas. I think this is going to be really enjoyable. I'm not gonna lie to you, I got this specifically for my husband, ahi mango. It is tangerine color mango sweetness with a nice searing heat. They call it maybe the perfect pepper. 25,000 Scoville units, like a hot serrano or lemon drop pepper. So I like serranos. I cook with serranos quite often. So I'm very curious about this, and I also think my husband will love it. This one I got purely for looks. It looks so cool. I love it sliced. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pronounce this. Gorong. I should have looked these up before I tried, but here we are. They're wild. So it's a habanero pepper from Malaysia. It's basically equal to a habanero, so nothing crazy. And they're just beautiful. A lot of these I'm noticing say start 8 to 12 weeks before. I'm not super stressed about it. I really love experimenting in the garden and trying to figure out what works for me. And every year's a little bit different. So even though some of these are asking for 8 to 12 weeks, which I don't know why I didn't realize that. I just put these in the same space as some of the flowers that I'm going to be starting. I don't know. It's just how my brain works. But I'm excited. And if it takes me another week or two for a harvest, that is okay. But again, we are experimenting this year. We're seeing what works. We're seeing what we like, what we don't like. And I'm very excited to try some peppers out. Next, what I'm the most excited for, flowers. So I have my Floret flower farm original seeds, and I have the 3 species of flowers that she offered. I have a celosia, I have a couple of zinnias, and I also have a dahlia mix. I'm so excited for all of these. We're going to start with the celosia. Again, I'm starting all of these, and they're usually around the 4 to 6 week, maybe 8 week mark to start inside. And I've had really good luck with all 3 of these flowers grown from seed, indoors and outdoors. So I'm excited to start some indoors and then also maybe start some outdoors once the weather gets warmer towards May. But first, let's go with celosia. Celosia rose gold. I love these rosy coppery tones. They're my absolute favorite, and I couldn't turn it down. And my husband loves celosia. They also remind me of my grandmother, my mom's mom, who we were talking one of the last times I visited her, and she mentioned that she loved celosia. So I love having things like that around the garden. It's just beautiful. I also love the way it is. I love Floret's descriptions. I know I'm not alone in that. I know it's not a hot take, but her descriptions are just so lovely. They're so romantic. I mean, heavily branching plants have a dark ruby red stems with cranberry veined leaves that perfectly offset the antique looking metallic flower heads. They're stunning. Very excited about these. For dahlias, I was on the fence about this, and I told myself if they were still available the next go around, I would grab the petite florets. This is seed from the dahlia floret that has been bred by Floret. I almost said Fiber Farms. Nope, Floret Flower Farm. And the reason I picked this one, the reason I am even going with dahlia seeds, because I don't know about you, I have horrible luck with dahlia seeds. I never get anything cool. I don't have space to plant out 100 different seed variety, seed dahlias, and hopefully get a couple that are not super ugly. Because some seed dahlias, man, the bright yellows, the super dark burgundies with the bright yellow centers are just not my thing. I love beautiful, warm pastel colors in the garden, which you will see from my zinnia selections. But every single little special guy that she got out of Floret, the ones in this picture, are just so beautiful, and they're so unique to the point where I'm willing to start a handful of them and just see how they turn out, and hopefully get a couple of really beautiful dahlias that I will want to save tubers from. I'm excited. I'm always a little nervous about dahlias from seed, just because it's kind of a gamble and I don't have a ton of space, but I think this is really special and this is worth seeing what I get. Now, the flowers that I'm most excited for are zinnias. I love zinnias, especially the really beautiful shades of zinnias. Some of my normal zinnias that I always plant, I love Cinderella Peach and Lilac. I love Pumila Pink. I think it's Pumila Pink. Bennery's Giant, Salmon, Rose, Oklahoma Salmon. Right, those are my kind of colors. And the ones that she has been breeding, I can't get over. So one of them I've had before. I got these in the first release that I didn't really know that they were a special bred mix from Floret, is the Little Flower Girl. So I got these in 2021. I grew them my first season here in Detroit, and I love them. They were on my must grow list, and then I couldn't get my hands on any other seeds. They're beautiful. They're perfect to put in arrangements and bouquets. They're beautiful as standalone plants in the garden. They're very special. I love them. And I regretted not grabbing Zinnia Golden Hour when they were first released that same year. Again, I just love these warm tones. I love everything about these peachy, yellow, lilac tones. So I have Golden Hour. And then the two that I was the most excited about this go around, Alpenglow. So pretty. And then probably my most excited, the one I'm most anticipating, is Dawn Creek Peach. If I had a perfect pack of zinnias, I think this is it. I've contemplated getting more, but again, these were pretty pricey and I can't justify another packet of these. Just absolutely stunning, absolutely gorgeous. I cannot wait to grow these things. I am setting up my seed starting setup in our office upstairs. It's always been in the basement. I think it's just a little too cold, and I also forget about it a lot, so it'll go without watering. Sometimes I'll forget to turn the lights off or on, and it's just kind of a pain in the butt. And I think having it in the office where my husband works from home, if I'm just like, hey, can you turn the lights on? I forgot. He'll be able to do that. So I'm really excited about it. I hope you're really excited about it. Are you starting anything from seeds? Do you like starting things from seeds? I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I just think some of the varieties we can get are so special and are worth growing from seed. So that is it for 6 weeks out from the last frost date, and I will see you when we're 5 weeks out.